Hello, hi, welcome back to, my name's Althea and I have a website called painfreedom.co.uk, and you can go there to check out and download a free e-guide to how to clear your pain. But these are a series of 4 videos, 4 live streams to show you exactly how to do that. I'm going to walk you through that. This fourth and final video in this series is about looking at the bigger picture and seeing how that can help you to heal on the everyday, on what's happening to your body right now, and how to do that. And so far there's been 3 other videos before this one, so do have a look, because the first one is the most important one, and that's the one that's going to help you to release pain immediately. And so give that one a go before you get onto this one, because it'll all make sense if you go through the 4 steps. The second step was to really understand the real cause, the root cause of why you're suffering, because pain is like the surface, it's like the tip of the iceberg. It's an expression from deep within, and so pain is not just pain on its own. Your body isn't damaged, your body isn't wrong or broken, although it might seem like that sometimes. It's not wrong or broken, it's behaving in perfect harmony with what's happening, and it's trying to show you what's wrong and what you need to look at. So looking at the understanding the real cause, the root cause of what's creating your pain, is very freeing and liberating, and allows the pain to release because it's done its job. That was step 2, the step 2 video. So have a look at that one too. And the last one was before this, number 3, the third step, is how to support your healing in physical ways. And this was the last video. So the 3 steps before are really important before you come onto this one. But whether you've looked at them or not, stay with me for now, and I'll show you how to look at a really nice exercise that's going to help you in your healing as well. So the 4th video and the final in this series is about looking at the bigger picture. And what I'd like you to do is to get an idea of it now, but spend some time on it later. Spend a good amount of time, half an hour, more if you want to, and to really explore what's happening in your life in the bigger picture, what's happening in the fullness of your life, who's in your life, who do you live with, who affects you, who do you take part in other people's lives, what do you do, what do you want to do, what do you wish for, what would be your ideal life, what would you like to get rid of, what would you like to have in your life, how would you want things to be different. And the reason we're looking at things in a bigger picture at your life is because these things, these thoughts are going to affect you physically, mentally, emotionally, and they're going to affect you in a very positive way when you get things aligned in your life that feel good to you and make you feel good, and change things that you want to get rid of. They're going to affect your physical body, and you may already be thinking of things, oh yeah, I want to get rid of this and sort out that, and if that was different, fine, take hold of those things, because those are the things that are affecting you right now, and affecting on a very deep level, through and through. So it's a lovely way to look at your life, is to do a storyboard. And so what I would like you to do is to get a large piece of paper. A nice big piece of A2 would be great, but I'm just going to start off with a little A4, and just to get you the idea about how to do this. So you get your lovely big piece of paper, and go to a nice art shop and get some lovely paper, maybe textured, maybe smooth, maybe coloured. This is going to be a sort of backdrop for your life and how you feel in it. So pick some paper that feels nice to you and you feel you can use and explore your life on. And you don't have to be an artist, you just have to be you. You have to know what you like, know what you don't like, and that's the official requirements of this exercise. So take a lovely piece of paper, Whatever's to hand. If you don't have something convenient, just whatever's to hand that's okay for you, and draw a nice big picture, a nice big circle on your paper. And we're going to look at all the different areas of your life. So on my paper I've put work, if you work, and your friends, and in another section I've put your family, and in another one your interests, what interests you, and your self-care, what do you do to look after yourself or don't look after yourself. And another one I have here is relationships. And in another one, aspirations. What do you want in your life? What are your dreams? What do you dream about? What would you love to have in your life? What are your goals? So these are just some suggestions and some ideas for you. But really, if you put all the different sections, that is your life. Make sure you've got all the different areas of what your life consists of. So once you've done that, once you've got the gist of the sort of main areas that you exist in and is your life, so then what I'd like you to do is to explore and play with it, and get some colours and get some magazines. And what I'd like you to do is, in each section, to just play around with what colours go in that area. Say, for example, if your friend's area, so scribble it in with the colours that you relate to your friends. And there's no big deal, there's no deep understanding about what you're doing. Nothing's wrong and nothing's right. So just scribble and doodle. You're a doodling girl now, or man, woman or man. And so just draw pictures, maybe friends. We go to my friend's house and we have a cup of tea, and it's a nice hot cup of tea, and we have a cake with that, and the kiddywinkles are all around playing with us. And there's no particular rhyme or reason to what you put in there and the colours you choose. The reason I said about the magazines is because some people I know don't like to draw, and they have a hang up about that, which is absolutely fine. So if you pick things from the magazines, it's quite cool, because you can take colours and letters and shapes and forms and pictures and faces, and just stick them in your areas where they feel appropriate to you. And that's why I say again, get a nice big piece of paper, like an A2 or bigger even, because you might like to put lots of things in there, and to really spend time and explore. And there's two reasons why you're going to be doing this. And the first is to, when you do something creative, it's already a healing process. When you apply yourself to something, when you make something, when you form something, when you choose colours and you stick things, and it's a very basic need and feeling within us, and very, very soulful, and it links with all your feelings and thoughts. Whether you know the meaning of colours and shapes and forms or not, it doesn't make any difference. What's important is that you just do it. You do it. So have a go with this, and it's extremely cathartic, and it's very enjoyable to do. It's best if you have you're undisturbed by this, and maybe put some nice music on, or have a nice cup of tea or whatever you like, and just to spend time exploring, having fun with your storyboard, with your life storyboard. And if you want to make it short and sweet, that's okay. Just a few little pictures here, and letters and things, maybe my family, my partner, and my two kids. And you might just make it really simple like that. It can be straightforward like that as well. So have some fun with it. Do what you feel is appropriate to you. And we want to just expand on each area with the colours and forms and shapes. And you know, you can do anything, all curly-whirly things, interests, having fun, sending off fireworks, whatever you want to do, to explore and spend time in each area. So what you'll find from doing all of this, and the whole point of it, is to kind of put your map out of your life onto paper, to see where are the missing areas for you, or what's not okay, what is okay, what's not okay. And this is, as I said, it's a very healing process to do this, doing something creative and making form and shape and colour in itself. But what it'll highlight to you is, you may, be aware of things already, but you might have some surprises and notice that perhaps friends is very active, but relationships is very quiet, or work is very busy, and interest and self-care is non-existent, for example. And so when you look at your life as a whole like this, look at the whole of your life like one piece of cake, what's happening in the whole scene, you'll notice where you need to add energy and change things, and where you need to calm down things, where you need to adjust things. You can see it in one big picture in a nice, interesting, colourful, moving shape. And it'll help you to see where things need to shift and change, and where the imbalances are in your life. Your body is responding to everything that you do, including any pain and suffering that you may have. It's your body is physically responding to your life, and to your mental life, to your emotional life. Your physical life is doing exactly the same thing in a physical form. It's showing you the imbalance. So by doing this exercise, you can also get a feel or a sense of why your pain is there, and it might become blatantly obvious that maybe the relationship area is not working for you, and the pains are related to that possibly. So give this a go, have some fun with it, and remember, it's in the doing of it that is healing itself. And you don't have to understand or psychoanalyze anything. Just enjoy it. Just do it. Pick the colours that you like. Pick the pictures. Have some fun cutting it out and sticking it and exploring what is your life. And it can be all grey or it can be all colourful. Your life is your life. It's in perfect harmony with you right now. So once you've done that, as I said, you're going to see an overall view of what's happening in your life, and what you need to change or adjust, and what do you need to change and adjust. Are you seeing enough friends? Are you having a look? By looking at your whole life here, you can see very clearly what's not happening for you. Where are the missing chunks? And those are the things to work on, and to think about how you want to change that area. How can you change that area? Do you want to change that area? So it's explorative exercise this, and it's in the doing it is the healing, and afterwards looking at where you want to change things. And if you find there are certain areas that you cannot possibly change, and you can't do anything about that thing or that person or that experience, then just spend some time meditating on that area. If you've had some traumatic times or difficult situations that you've dealt with and they affect you, just spend some time meditating and breathing into those areas. And this is the action of healing also. But go back to the first step video and work your way through, because obviously, I'm helping you clear your physical pain. But everything else is in between that, on every level. So if you find there's something difficult for you, just breathe into that space and spend some time on that. And when you link up like that, this is healing, and you don't have to understand it. You don't have to psychoanalyze. You don't have to necessarily do anything. It's by the linking up that you're listening to your stresses and strains, and you're hearing your bigger picture. You're linking up the full circle, and this is extremely healing. Okay, so thank you so much for joining me for these 4-step video series of how to release your pain. And if you have any questions or comments, please do comment below, and I will answer. If you have any specific questions, and if you found this or the other videos helpful, or they struck a chord for you, click the like and the heart as you feel you want to. And so I know that this is hitting the right mark for you, and it's going to be effective for you. So thank you so much, and don't forget that on the website of painfreedom.co.uk there is a free pain-free e-guide that you can download and work through as well. So thank you very much. Have a lovely day, and release your pain. Take care.